just removed it.
I don't know. But anyhow.
Yeah. Yeah. What's that underneath a fog? Pretty dense fog, actually.
Yeah, more than I realized.
And of course, the fact that it's like 27 degrees doesn't help anything either.
88% humidity.
Mm-hmm.
It was 100% over some of the places over east.
Yeah.
It's interesting on the weather day. You're listening to people from like Rapid City, Minnesota, and Montana, and all kinds of stuff. And I don't know that -9. Where's that?
I don't know. I don't recognize that call.
EX.
I don't recognize
112 miles away due west, almost west southwest.
There you go. See very far.
Well, I can see the signal.
Yeah, well, okay, maybe you with Mr. Eagle Eyes, but the rest of us.
Well, 2010
yeah. Still, you gotta look through fog, which is not easy to see through anybody really. You can barely see the guy's headlights, and you're like, yeah. No. About maybe 150 feet, maybe.
It ain't very far.
200 feet, that's about it. You want people with their headlights on still.
This guy does not have his headlights on.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. Almost.
They're red.
We're kind of in the dip there. And the valley is probably not too bad. Even if they have a shutdown, it ain't gonna last too long. Because they never really go down too long. That one time that was, what, down for like 3 weeks?
Well, a while back it did it for almost a month.
I don't know. Trump has a good use case for having the wall now.
You think?
Although I don't know if the Democrats will allow it.
You know, we're being invaded. And it's obvious to everybody who could see.
Yeah, well, you know, except for the I'm sure the Democrats see it too, but they're like now we have something to hoard over him to get what we want. If he wants what he wants, we get what we want.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. And we don't look like the bad guy, whatever, because I don't know.
It's a game. It's a game. It's a game.
Well, it's all politics. It would be the same thing if it was being done the other way too.
Except that this is not very smart. But if it gets to the wall,
well, yeah. what caveats he'll have to agree to.
Got a
I don't
couple
know.
weeks to do something.
Yeah.
All the rules change.
Yeah, that would be more
Yeah,
exciting.
VX. In town.
As long as my government paycheck comes.
I think it would be helpful.
Like yours too. Yours too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about some of the stuff off the windshield. A little more wind, turn off the heaters.
Yep. Ain't that the truth?
Can't tell. I got a little bit of room there. Not much.
Yeah. Was that where you're going, or are you ready to go on the bank? Huh? It must be the fog when he is not happy. I only took one aspirin. Right, another one. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to take my pills. My supplement stuff. That was too much talking. Coffee.
Okay, the radio's paid for, the credit card's paid off, and I put an extra $1,000 in savings.
Yay. Yeah, you'll get your rent payment as soon as I get paid from the government.
I'm not worried about that, but that'll get you up to $750 then.
Well, I'll get you up to $750.
Well, yes, but I mean,
I'm
yes. Huh?
recording.
Yeah, $750.
Don't
Yeah, buy a new car.
It's not that much. It's not 75,000.
Yeah, we're going out of budget. BIS.
Not what that means.
Hmm?
Doesn't mean the other BIS.
Nope. Straight ice, but
Actually, could still.
it doesn't want to spray
Yeah.
like it is. You need
Gonna have to get some of that stuff.
ice melt.
Yeah.
That's what Mom recommended. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Start to run out of time. Look at the traffic. Must be noon.
No, really?
Noon 30.
Can't imagine that. Yeah, we need to go get some stuff every time.
Get what?
When you get stuff like milk and
Do we need it now?
yeah, no.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, there's earthquake near Alaska issues tsunami warning.
Well,
7 miles north of Anchorage.
We're in
A few miles from now, yeah.
Probably not a big problem.
Yeah.
Tsunami alarm, probably not a big deal.
Yeah. Didn't you need to get? Didn't Mom say you had to get some stuff?
Probably. I think ice melt is what she was on.
Oh, do they have any cookies in the?
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Oh darn. Oh.
Two brevets, both of them large, one of them decaf, one calf, extra shots for both.
Sugar-free frozen mocha.
And a sugar-free frozen mocha, sugar-free extra shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, I'll have that total at the window dock.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. And we don't have any more bills to pay. They exist, they just haven't showed up yet.
Oh, sounds normal. The roads get icy. This is what happens.
The wiener. Oh,
Wienermobile's in the
a
ditch.
wiener issue. Uh-oh.
Oscar Mayer's wiener vehicle slides off into a ditch.
There's a wiener deal.
Yeah. There's a big wiener about that. Oh, Facebook, that's funny. Yeah, it says on here to go to Chasers on Facebook, says when the roads are ice covered or snow covered and icy, don't drive like a wiener.
Don't wiener it up.
That's funny. That's got to be North Dakota. I'm getting a frozen mocha and I have a cup full of ice with water in it. No, it's okay. I don't mind either one. Oh, my knee. Get the ice pack out when I get home. Put that on the knee. It helped the last time it was hurting like this from whatever. It could be the weather, could be a number of other issues.
The humidity's so high.
Yeah. You know, it's surprising. It shouldn't. You know, you'd think it shouldn't cause a problem with your knee, considering it's under the skin, inside the bone, and whatever. You'd think that the humidity wouldn't have a problem, but for some reason it does. Now, pressure changes I can understand. I've read up stuff on that where it can cause differences in pressure change. But what's funny though is when you do get other pressure changes that are extreme, it doesn't hurt.
I was on foot patrol in Germany.
Well, yeah.
Worse fog than this. Colder than
yeah.
this. Not just the joints, the bone in between the ankle and the knee were screaming from the cold. And I was like maybe 22.
Yeah.
And they were just screaming.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. I'd love to know the science why that humidity would drive your joints to hurt way inside your knee.
But it wasn't the joint. It was the...
Yeah, well, I'm just saying mine. I'm just saying mine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to see that. Well, I mean, I can understand pressure changes causing an effect. Yeah. But when you're not having pressure changes, or if you, I mean, even if you're having wild pressure changes, it doesn't hurt sometimes. Yeah. But when you're having, like, even if there's no pressure change going on and it's just fog, how that would affect your knee, your joint inside your knee. You know? That's the one that I'm like wondering, is like it's way down deep underneath everything.
Are you checked in?
I have no idea. I don't know how to do that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That would be, I don't know how to do it.
Okay, no worries.
Hang on, I'll turn it on. Hang on here. I gotta find it here. Let's see, Broadway. Okay, we're checked in. Didn't tell her I'm checked in now.
He thinks he's checked in.
I need you to scribble on that one for me.
Okay.
And then I have your copy in here.
I'm checked in now.
Do you want a drink carrier today?
No.
No.
Thank you, but no. One of the outfits I'm in, a member says, "Are you going to get on Facebook so you can go to meetings?" I went, "No."
No. All right, dear. I have your punches here and then your itemized receipt there.
Thank you very much.
There's one.
Okay.
This one is hers.
Okay.
And this one is yours.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
See you later, dear.
See ya.
Bye.
This should always be checked in when I come in here.
Well, I don't know anything about it, and I don't want to do it.
Well, there you go.
I like it just fine the way it was. I don't want to change. I'm just grumpy. Good. I want to try to go all the way down there and pay the insurance yet? No, Bill hasn't showed up yet. So, let's get out of here. Hopefully safely.
Yeah. Guess I'd be the person that was 40 below and I'd be an ice cream cone.
Well, I remember...
Or even better, in a blizzard, eating a Dairy Queen blizzard.
When we were in, my dad and I went up to Yosemite to stay about 7,000 feet. Now remember, we're living in San Diego.
Yeah, so you know, you're great with altitude.
Yeah, well, we're living at maybe 200 feet if we stretch it. You know, maybe not, yeah, probably not any more than that. So then we're up there at 7,000. We're having a good time, and then we went up to Lassen, which is farther north, in the summer.
In the summer.
And when we were in 7,000 feet, we were cold, but we were okay. We knew not to be at 10 because we didn't do well at 10 for several reasons. Okay, but at 7 we were okay. So, and it had rained the whole time. We're sleeping in the tent. So we shook off the tent. It got half dry. We packed it into the station wagon and drove up to Lassen, which is the northern south. Okay. And we pulled into Susanville, California, near Lassen National Park.
What year was this?
Oh, 60-something.
Okay.
All right. And we are freezing to death.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes a kid at night in flip-flops with a short and maybe a
Tank top.
ordering ice cream from the Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
We are inside the car with the heater on max, freezing to death because we're not used to this.
Oh.
And
Don't have that thick blood.
it ain't phasing him one little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you get.
Well, that's like the same thing when we were in Texas.
Oh yeah.
It was hotter than hell for most of the week,
yeah.
and then the day we leave,
It's nice.
it's like 60,
And we're like,
50, 60. Everybody else is in parkers and coats.
and we're in flip flops and shorts. Yeah.
Well, I'm walking out and I'm going, dang, it's still hot.
And the poor doorman is freezing.
Yeah, I was like, they're all bundled up like crazy. I'm like, I might go in, it's 65 and I'm hot.
When I was in Mexico,
55,
I got
whatever.
into the pool to swim because there was still the after effects of the tropical storm, so they wouldn't let you no show. And I'm sitting there. Boy.
Of course, we before we came down, it was like in the 40s in North Dakota. So, you know.
And it snowed the day after we got back.
Yeah.
But anyhow, we're sitting there.
Texas was
We're
like.
sitting there in the pool swimming, and we crawl out of the pool. And the only thing we got on are wet bathing suits.
Oh yeah.
We're sitting around bitching about how hot it is. And
Oh, yeah.
the local folks in the Cancun area are just freezing. They got goosebumps on top of goosebumps. And I finally turned to one of them and I said, "Are you cold?" And they went, "Oh yeah."
What?
I said, "Okay, I'm from quite a bit farther north.
Yeah.
This isn't even on the C part of the scale. This is like hot."
Yeah.
Now, what's it like down there in the summer?
Oh God, yeah.
Okay. But for us, it was like,
Yeah.
piece of
Well,
cake.
you know, like we're only 60 miles from the Canadian border. I mean,
Yeah. But in their case, they're down, you know, halfway down Mexico. Or
Yeah.
more. Yeah. So it's
tropics, basically.
Yeah. Pretty much.
The northern end of the tropics.
Maybe I should go to Menards for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll buy another plunger just for fun.
Oh, Betsy.
Those little ones are nice to have.
Yeah.
Great for seeing some baptisms.
Dang. I think it's worse than when we came to coffee.
No thinking about it. It is worse.
Jeez. Let's see the camera. Sometimes the camera can see better in the fog than
Yes.
what you can see.
I don't know. With the 2010 eyes, I can see pretty good.
So glad you can.
And
I
if
can't.
I had my glasses off, I would still have 2015 in the right eye.
No, I don't have that even with the glasses on.
Yeah. So.
I'd have to have the wacky surgery or something to maybe give me that.
That may or may not be a good idea, but
Yeah.
you know, when I was a kid, my eyes were really good.
I watched one of the guys on YouTube. He had like they shaved off part of the. Well, I don't think it was the same joist or cataract surgery you had, but they shaved off like the outer.
Like they did the wrist.
Yeah, and he says, and they told him it wouldn't be too long, and then they went for a couple of follow-ups, and it ended up being like a month. But his mother had gotten like LASIK surgery.
Oh yeah.
And her recovery time was a lot quicker than his was. I'm like,
Which lasts less stress.
yeah. I was like, and then she could see really good, and it was like, why can't they do this for like eye drops or something?
Same thing I was amazed at once they took the bandage off the left eye.
Can't you give me eye drops and
Oh, yeah. You take those
and
for a
then
month.
you know you take that for a month and then you get 20/10 vision?
No, not yet.
That's what they need to develop. Let's take this for a month and you got 20/10 vision or 20/20. Heck, I'd be happy with 20/30 vision right now.
Well, I got 20/50 in the left eye, so I can almost see something up close. And I got 20/15 in the right eye.
That's gonna be crazy.
But with the glasses on, I got 20/10.
I suppose you just adjust, you know.
Well, you got
Kind of like with mine, I
just
just
try to read anything.
Yeah.
And the right eye won't focus on it. The left one.
Yeah. Since my one eye I can focus one eye, and the other eye kind of glazes over.
Yeah.
Only good thing about that is I can see everything.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've adjusted enough where I can see from the farthest over on my right eye, or my right side of my face, all the way over to the farthest on my left side of my face. You cannot really come at me that I can't see you.
Yeah.
Now I can't look at, because my eyes are not linked together. I'll never be able to watch. I'll never be able to see VR because I can't. My eyes can't take both images together.
Right.
So VR for me is worthless.
I guess I should turn my lights
Which
on.
would kind of suck, but.
I do have my lights on. All right. Well, I'm in.
But you know, they can't. They said that even if they tried to correct them
Wouldn't.
over time, they would just loosen up again anyhow. So
Yeah. That's why we didn't follow it up.
yeah. So a little bit of tidbit to everybody who's listening is yeah. For me to view VR, I'd have to cut out, I'd get like those cardboard thingies, shove the camera VR thingy, and then take out the two lenses and try to look at it with just one eye constantly. Which is not, you don't get the same effect obviously, but that's the only way I could really do it. was too bad by Menards, but now you can get over here and it's like the visibility even to a building is getting